Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Bree.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About It podcast. We have a stacked schedule today. We have Dancing with the Stars, the double elimination, still big on Team Whitney and Team Robert Irwin. We asked the Maddies, you guys answered, and we will be doing a pretty solid Dancing with the Stars recap. I know I'm a little more invested than Brie, but you know,
It's okay.
she'll add her tidbits here and there.
Yeah.
Next, we have Real Housewives of Salt Lake City with an epic blowout between Lisa Barlow and Bronwyn. So happy to see that. Then we're moving on to the season premiere of Special Forces, and spoiler alert, we already have our first recruit that has quit. Womp womp. And finally, we are wrapping up with Real Housewives of Orange County. Kind of a boring episode until the last 10 minutes, but we're going to get into it all. Brie, what do you have, it's your turn, in terms of us for TV pop culture news before we get into our TV recaps? Or anything
Okay.
motherly that you want to discuss?
Well, first of all, we have to say, we saw each other for 30 seconds.
We touched.
We touched in the flesh. My mom has stage 4 ovarian cancer, not to start off on a serious note,
Love you,
but
Thomas.
she's been battling with it for, I think, since 2018, but she's a fucking beast. She goes to chemo, goes to Pilates. This woman is abnormal. They will be writing books about her one day. She's seriously, she's a badass. That word doesn't even do it justice.
More gorgeous than ever, too. Just
Nikki,
beautiful.
more gorgeous than ever.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. We came to do an ovarian cancer walk, September's ovarian cancer awareness. Oh, it was in the same town that Nikki lives in, so she met us there. But me and my family were in New York for 12 hours, basically.
Did you spend the night?
We spent the night, then we left it this morning at 7 a.m., you know?
Yeah.
We were back by 10:30. But my mom did want me to share early warning signs for
I love
ovarian
that.
cancer, because
So
she
smart.
said that now, they're seeing people being diagnosed younger than ever. And a lot of the symptoms, mimic, IBS
Right.
or, premenopause, things we were talking about. So it's, bloating, digestion issues, back pain.
Cut you off, Brie, too, but a lot of times symptoms in women are so kind of pushed under the rug, oh yeah, it's anxiety, or oh yeah, maybe you exercise too hard, or it's that's what's happened to your mom.
And this is exactly what happened to my mom. She basically had this for who knows how long before it got to the point where it couldn't be ignored anymore, and they
Right.
figured out what it was. So she sent me this list. Says persistent bloating, feeling full quickly, loss of appetite, urinary urgency, fatigue, unexplained weight loss, and pelvic or stomach pains, which is kind of frustrating because again, all of those issues, that's just women.
Right. We go through that every month.
We go through that every month. So if you feel something is you keep getting diagnosed with something, you go to the doctor, nothing's getting fixed, ask for more tests, ask more questions. It's so important.
Yeah, you have to
The
advocate
doctor's
for
not, what are they going to say? No?
Yeah, advocate for yourself. And I
Yeah.
saw this TikTok actually that was if a doctor doesn't want to do a test for you, let's say you ask for a test and they're oh, and I really don't think you need that. You could say, can you just put it in my chart that I asked for so-and-so test, and then
You said no.
I guarantee they'll give you that test. Switch
Exactly.
doctors, be
Switch doctors.
preventative.
Yeah.
Brie, that's so smart. Thank you for sharing that. Thanks,
Yeah,
Donna.
so she wanted me to say that. Very important. Donna, we love you. You're literally the best. You're
Goat.
an inspiration, which sounds lame, but it's so true.
No,
She's
truly.
a beast. While I saw Nikki for 5 seconds, she handed me a brown paper bag inside with a gorgeous mason jar that was filled with fresh green and brown flowers, straight from her garden.
Straight from the garden. To be gardened.
To be gardened, which I'm so excited to.
Have you partaken?
No, not yet. Nikki, I've been home for 3 minutes.
Right, true. Right, you have a life.
So I'm excited to do some gardening this week. Stay tuned for that. But on the same note of awareness, I wanted to spread awareness about something that I learned on Instagram that I'm almost like embarrassed to admit that I didn't know this was a thing. But just in case there's any listeners out there that also don't know what this is,
I'm
like,
scared.
let me share this news. So, okay, let me ask you first if you know what this means. If you're driving and somebody's driving towards you, you know, on the other lane, and they flash their lights at you,
Yes.
what does that mean?
That there's a cop up ahead.
Okay, so did you guys hear what she said? Because I just learned this from like a My For You page on Instagram. Somebody was
Really?
like, and Nikki, it happens to me all the time. People are always flashing their lights at me. I'm like, wow, I must have a light out.
Yeah,
Or,
like, hey, it's me.
is my hood like slightly popped up? Do I have a flat tire? I'm like, oh, everyone's friendly in Rhode Island.
No, they're just like stunned by your beauty.
I wish in my head.
Yeah, of course. Now Bree's gonna like take it upon herself to be like flashing her lights at everybody, like to alert them.
But it's so funny because I saw that and I was like, oh my God, I never knew. Like, I'm so glad this woman shared. And then the next day it happened to me. Somebody flashed their lights. I was like, oh my God, there must be a cop. Let's see. Lo and behold, cop hiding away.
Now you know.
That's why the internet is good, people.
Bree, I'm a little like
Like, everybody knows that.
um
Guys, comment. Like, did I just teach you something or did you already know this? Like, please. Like,
please. We're gonna take it to a poll.
my mom probably doesn't know.
Well, you know, okay.
She'll comment even if she does. Okay, we do have a lot of stuff to discuss though.
Much
Let me
to
just do some
discuss.
quick news stories. This first one, I just feel like you don't care about, but I feel like I have to say it. So sorry to the Jelena stands, but Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco got married.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say they broke up. But
No,
to the
like, so
Jelenas,
sorry to Jelena because
okay,
they
okay.
Justin's married, Selena's married. Can we officially leave these people alone?
When did they get married? Why am I here thinking that they've been married?
They got engaged like not too long ago, but they got married on Saturday, and she posted like not her team posted like a carousel of wedding pics like that night.
Okay.
I know, and honestly, she looked
Quick on it.
Have
Where'd
you
they
haven't
get-
seen these pictures?
No, where did they get married?
They got married in Santa Barbara.
Ooh, I was imagining like a European.
No, I think like coastal vibes.
Okay. Gorgeous.
They had 170 guests, which is like pretty normy.
Yeah.
But you know the guests, like I saw online, it was like Taylor Swift, Martin Short, Steve Martin, Paul Rudd, Paris Hilton, Ed Sheeran.
Wow.
What a party.
Wow.
And apparently Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran gave speeches.
Stop.
Yeah, so
Can
sweet.
you imagine? Did Benny work with either of them?
Yeah, Justin and Selena.
Justin.
Like, oh, I thought you were saying like, I'm still on the Jelena stands.
No, I'm
Benny
talking
used
about.
to work with Justin Bieber.
I'm talking
but
about. I almost called him Eddie. I'm talking about Eddie and Taylor.
I don't know if he's worked with Taylor. I'm sure he's worked with Ed Sheeran.
Wait, I didn't also realize that Ed Sheeran and Selena Gomez were that tight.
I think because Taylor is probably like maybe the glue in that circle.
Do you know it's so crazy? Me and well, okay, so our other best friend Sarah, if you're new here, we're the trifecta, the tripod. Our other best friend Sarah. This was back like when my husband and I first started dating. My husband and my best friend Sarah are brother and sister. So Sarah's husband bought us tickets to the Red Tour. Like it was first when we were getting into Taylor Swift. Literally bought us the tickets and we're like, "Do you want to go?" And we're like, "Sure." He bought us floor seats to see Taylor Swift, the Red Tour. What? And Ed Sheeran opened for her. He was a nobody, Brie. The stadium was empty for him.
Wow.
Barely anybody was there. We're like, this guy's so good.
I think that on that tour, like he wrote a lot of his like first album that got him like huge recognition with like a lot of Taylor's like insight, like kind of like behind the scenes collab. And they're like really best friends.
Another fun fact about Ed Sheeran and I, we do intertwine several times. Bray, you're like looking like,
yeah, I'm like, what?
He's my second cousin. No, when I got 4 root canals,
I was like, how do I not know that? That's like close.
I went to the craziest dentist, and I didn't go to the dentist for probably about 10 years, and then I was finally like, okay, like something's hurting me a little bit, so that's usually when it's time to go. I went, and she was like, okay, so you have about 8 cavities, you need 2 root canals, like look at these pearly whites, like
yeah, you have gorgeous teeth.
I take care of myself, but I just haven't gone to the dentist. I needed 2 root canals, and every time I went, I would just blast Ed Sheeran's album into my headphones. It was so, and it was like winter time too, and it was like so depressing, and I just had the drills going in my ears. Like, it was a lot, but Ed Sheeran was with me through it. So now anytime, I think it was the Divide album.
I have no idea.
Because that's just like what pops into my head, that album, because I want to say it was like,
That's your association.
that's my association. It's the blue album. I want to say it's with the division symbol on it. If
Could
anybody knows.
Could not tell you what any of those look like.
Bree just blacked out for that whole story.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so the next story.
Anyway, a lot to get to today.
Oh man, that's all I really did have to say on Selena Gomez. Like, so happy for her. She looks so gorgeous. Her and Benny, if anyone cares, they wore custom Ralph Lauren. She wore a halter neck dress, like absolutely stunning. She looks so timeless looking. Like, those are wedding pictures, like her dress and aesthetic that she will look back in when she's 80 years old and she'll be like, damn, I freaking nailed it. Nailed that wedding. Like, up with like a side swept situation, like very
Classic
gorgeous.
Selena.
Yeah, she's a beautiful girl.
Can't wait to see the pictures. And I will be working on my Selena and Benny impressions. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned.
Selena, you could definitely get a good Selena one.
Fucking slay Selena.
Okay, so that's your homework for this
I
week.
just need to practice, yeah.
Yeah,
In
come
all my
back next
spare
week.
time, John's gonna wake up and it's gonna be like 5 in the morning. He's gonna wake up for work and I'm gonna be in the mirror like, Benny.
It's like way deeper and like more monotone than that.
Yeah.
We'll give you some time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, next story. I don't know if you saw this, but I picked it specifically for us, and I hope you remember why. But after 9 seasons and 12 years on TV, Catfish is officially canceled.
Canceled?
Yeah, like canceled. But I guess the production company, the producers are able to like shop around the show to see if anybody else wants to pick it up. But
Okay.
like, Neve is so done. He's like, dude,
I
I've
have
got...
so many thoughts. I can't believe they were still making new episodes.
And it's crazy that it says only 9 seasons, because there must be like 40 episodes in a season. 'Cause
Yes.
that show is on 24/7.
No, it's on 24/7, and if they're still making new episodes, they've been making new episodes since like 2012. Like
Well,
earlier
Nikki,
than
that's
that.
why
We
I
were in
wanted
high
to make
school
a
when
story,
Catfish
because...
came out.
No, you remember we went to the movie theater, me, you, and Sarah, to see Catfish in the movies?
No.
Yes, me, you, and Sarah. I think I brought like chicken rolls from DiMaggio's. I worked at like a pizza place, and I used to take like pizza at the end of the night, and I'm pretty sure I brought us chicken rolls. We saw Catfish. I remember I was like, I heard about this crazy movie.
And we had
called
no
Catfish.
idea what it was even about.
We had no idea what it was about. We were locked in,
Oh, and we were like scared after.
scared after. Like, oh my god, it's Degrassi coming true.
I want to, like, how are people still getting catfished?
It has to be like fake-ish, but then there's all those documentaries of the people getting scammed and they're
By
like
their
being scammed.
mother. By her mom.
Yeah, crazy. So true. But Neve, like a couple weeks ago, announced that he's like going to be a real estate agent in New York City. So I was like, okay, so the show's over.
Wait, that's news. Never mind that Catfish is being canceled. Neve is going to be a real estate agent in New York City?
Yeah, he lives in New York City.
That is the most bizarre thing. Neve is also like 100 years old, like a father. Like, he doesn't need to be doing Catfish anymore and like traveling around the US like to find out who's catfishing Lucas. It's Betty Sue down the block. Like,
And you know, we had like a near-death experience last year, right?
no.
Oh my god,
This
he
sounds
was...
kind of familiar.
I think he was biking like in the Hamptons or something like that, and he got hit by like a truck
He like
on his
like,
bike.
broke his neck, like everything.
Broke his neck, but it was like the luckiest break of all time. That is like no paralyzed,
wow.
full recovery. Like really crazy. So I imagine after that he's like, okay,
Yeah.
we could be done with the show here. Like, I'm sure, I hope he's getting like residuals and whatever payouts for Catfish till the end of time, because he really made that a cultural.
He made it.
That was a cultural shift when Catfish came out.
I wonder if he trademarked it.
You wonder if what?
He trademarked Catfish. Like,
I'm sure.
he
like
came
that's
up with the word being catfish, no?
I don't know.
Huh.
But he like released the video with Max. Remember Max with the white
Max
gray
has
hair?
been out forever.
But I guess like Max would like wanted to come back for season 10. So him and Neve like released a video together saying it was over, and Max was being like so annoying in the video, like talking basically me talking over Neve, like wouldn't let him get a word in, and Neve's like, okay, you just got back.
Right. Where have you been for 6 seasons?
Shut the fuck up.
Does he still have Cammy with him? I think that was her name.
He's had like so many rotating hosts or whatever. But yeah, isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
Good for Neve though, like what a legacy.
What's crazier is that it's still on the air.
I know. Seriously. The craziest 9 seasons is the craziest part.
No, the craziest part is the real estate agent of it all. Like, what on earth?
Wait, do you remember I was a real estate agent for 2 weeks?
No. When? Okay.
That's like my 2 truths and a lie. Like that's one of mine. During COVID, like I had nothing else to do. I got my real estate license.
What? During COVID? That's like recent. I should remember that.
I think I worked for an agency for 1 week, and I was like, you know what, guys, like I'm just gonna stick to being a chef. This is way too. I don't have that
Where you have
sort of
to
personality.
talk to people and do sales. Like, are you a salesperson?
No, I was like, this is a perfect job for my husband.
Right. Who like loves to talk and schmooze. I
Schmooze.
once worked at Massage Envy, and I was a receptionist, which is fine.
Yeah.
Like, love checking people in and out. I love to take your stuff. I'll give you a call, remind you your appointment. But a big part of the job was sales, and you had to sell people on memberships. And the membership was $59 every month, gives you 1 massage, and then any additional massage that month was $49. If you
That's
don't,
not even a good deal.
it actually is if you like massages and like want to go every month, because a regular massage was $98 at the time.
guess.
And now it's probably well over 100. But if you didn't use it, it would roll over. But like people would be like, no, and I'd be like, okay. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to try and sell you. I worked with this girl, Kayla, who was like a freaking like
Master.
It would be like a 21-year-old girl, and I'd be like, no way. She's coming in with a gift card. No way you're going to get this 21-year-old with a gift card. They don't want to come back. She would get her. Me, it would be like the prime demographic. Like,
Yeah.
couldn't have made it easier for me. Nope. They were
Nope.
like, Nicole, if we don't up these sales, like, we're going to have to let you go.
You're like, okay, bye.
Guess who didn't up their sales? I have a million stories about every job I've been fired from or quit. Like, do you know
I
I've been
haven't had like
fired
a lot
from?
of jobs.
I've
I
been
always
fired
stay in
from
places for a long time.
almost everyone.
Oh my god,
That's me.
that's
My
it.
first, well, no, my first job
What?
that my mom forced me to have, I worked at CVS Pharmacy.
Oh, that's such a
That's-
classic first job.
Actually, where I met my boyfriend which is why I went to Albany.
Red
And
flag.
that's so crazy. But that's
You
how I
worked
met
there?
you all.
Oh, true.
But I sold cigarettes to an undercover minor.
Stop, Nikki.
Like, okay, so this person came, and I'm pretty sure this was the person, because, like, I didn't really ID, or if I did, I'd be like, hey, okay.
Sounds good. Yeah.
But they brought their license to me and put their finger over the picture and, like, just showed it to me, and I was like, okay. And
Looks legit.
Yeah, like, I don't need to see your picture. I'm sure your name is Beth Ann
I trust
Smith. You're 52, for sure. And then I got fired.
It's like the kids walking in from Little Rascals. You're like, here's your cigarettes.
Yeah, right. With the...
They're stacked on top.
Wow, that's funny. If we could Photoshop that somehow. Wow.
Yeah. Classic. Okay, this next story I have, I also picked specifically for you. I'm sure you didn't see this, but Leonardo DiCaprio has a new movie coming out, and he's on a press tour, and you know he went on New Heights podcast,
No.
which is so crazy. And him and, I'm going to butcher this person's name, I think it's Benicio del Toro, but they're both starring in this movie. They went on New Heights podcast, and Leonardo DiCaprio said that when he was first trying to be an actor, his agent told him that his name was too ethnic and that he should change it to Lenny Williams. So he like took his headshots and like his name was like Lenny Williams, like all over everything. And he showed his dad, and his dad ripped it up and was like, get the fuck out of here. Like you are Leonardo DiCaprio. Like you are not changing your name.
That's so something Andrew would say to your kids. Can you imagine if Callum,
It was like, I want to be Mark Smith.
right? Andrew would be like, get the fuck up out of my house. No, that's
Isn't it crazy?
Ew, Lenny Williams also sounds like a private part. Like,
I guess his middle name is Lenny.
No, it's Leo. Like
His name is Leonardo.
Leonardo
Williams.
Lenny.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
Lenny's like
because
somehow involved.
My son's name is Leo,
Yeah.
but we call him Leonard, and short for Leonard is Lenny, or Len,
Or Penny.
or Penny. But that's where Lenny comes from, is Leonardo. Leonard.
Yeah.
Lenny.
Isn't that, can you imagine though? But then it reminded me of the Charlie Sheen doc that
Oh, true.
Emilio Estevez, Carlos Estevez, Martin Sheen, their father. If you guys haven't seen the Charlie Sheen documentary yet, please watch it. Like incredible 2.5 hours of TV. But Charlie's real name is Carlos Estevez.
Right.
His dad is famous, Martin Sheen, who like changed his name to sound less, like to sound more white, basically. Emilio kept his name because he thought Emilio Estevez sounded cool, which worked out for him. And Charlie said he wanted to like carry on the Sheen name, but really he wanted like to get a leg up. Like, oh, I'm Martin's son. We have the same last name, so he changed his name to Charlie Sheen.
That documentary was so good. Brie, thanks for the recommendation last week.
So
I
good.
started it. I still need to finish it. I told you already, like, what an incredible memory. I don't know if he's just like a storyteller or not, but like he had such a good memory of everything that happens. Like he was saying dialogues that happened. I wish his dad and his brother were in it.
I know.
Interestingly, Sean Penn is one of his best childhood friends, which is so crazy.
So crazy.
It was really good. Denise Richards, I just got to her on it.
The second part's like the best part.
Ooh, okay, good.
Really good. Yeah,
Okay,
so
I'm
I won't
excited.
spoil anything. Okay, the last story that I had, which I know that we have both forgotten about, maybe the Maddies have too, but Taylor Swift's new album, The Life of Mini Showgirls,
Yeah.
if you know, you know, is coming out Friday.
Where's the promo? She's been dropping, like, okay, she did whatever she did, and then, like, when she announced the album, then every day after that, she was like, stay tuned at, like, 4 p.m., I'm gonna drop something, and it was, like, the next, like, a different album.
A different vinyl, different
Right.
cover, different. Now she's also dropping 3 different CDs exclusive to Target. So Target is staying open like past 12 p.m. so people can go and get the CDs like Friday at midnight or whatever.
So Thursday at midnight?
So Thursday at midnight. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, I would be so pissed.
But you know what I was thinking about? Like maybe why Taylor does all this crap. Oh, and also Nikki, for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, she has a partnership with AMC Theaters and she's releasing like a 90-minute long, like, it's like a music video, like lyric videos for the album, like behind the scenes stuff. But you know what I was thinking? Maybe she does all this extra stuff because I think her staff, like the people on her payroll, is so large, and I think she pays them so well that in order to pay them like bonuses, like a big salary,
needs
like
money.
support their families, like she's going to be raking in the dough.
Yeah. And she can because people, it's going to be sold out. I was actually listening to the radio. Shocker. Yep.
As
here
we do.
go. As we do in our old age. And somebody on the one of the hosts was saying that one of her friends was already stalking the theater to get tickets for the show, and it opened and she got 12 seats just for like whatever girlfriends, like moms and their kids wanted to go. Like I can't, obviously I have boys
Yeah.
and I have Liv, but she's much younger. Like Colin's age, he's 6. He does have girls that are obsessed with Taylor Swift. Last year in kindergarten, I can't tell you how many Taylor Swifts there were dressed
But
up.
it's because of the moms.
Yeah,
Like,
but like
their moms are obsessed with, like, no, Callum loves Taylor Swift.
well, yeah.
Like, he loves Shake It Off, and then when he hears other songs, he, like, recognizes her voice. He's like, oh, I like this song because she's got it, you know?
Yeah. My kids really love Queen.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm getting Callum to Fleetwood Mac now. Like, I'm conditioning him, and he's like, oh, well, that was a good song. I'm like,
It's our job.
Yeah. That's all I had for Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Okay, so I do want to get into some upcoming TV.
Oh,
and
goodness.
I know, I have one rec. Like,
Oh,
I'm been afraid to tell you, like, what's coming this week because you're going to be so overwhelmed, but we have to discuss it. Okay, Love is Blind. A new season of Love is Blind is airing October 1st, like Wednesday, I believe.
Have we talked about this?
No, I've
Have
known
you
about
even
this.
looped me up?
No, Nikki, I've known about this for so long, but I haven't brought it up because I've been too scared because there's so much TV going on. I didn't want to overwhelm you. I don't want to overwhelm the audience. Like, it's a lot happening right now. We have Dance to the Stars, Special Forces, Salt Lake City, OC. Imagine if we were also watching Love Island.
No.
We're not.
I'm so glad that we're not.
I do want to say about Love is Blind, like, because the shows that we're watching right now, I care about. Like, I care about Special Forces.
Yeah.
I care about...
You're not fast forwarding.
Yeah, I'm not fast forwarding. I care about Salt Lake City. Like, I do still care about Rosie. Like, I'm seeing this through. And Dancing with Stars, like, that one's on my back burner, but I watch the dances. Like, I do what I have to do. But to add Love is Blind on top of that, and to, like, be dialed in and, like, taking notes and, like...
Yeah.
I don't have that in me right now, you guys. Like,
It'll be a loose watch.
I was thinking, like, we'll watch it at our leisure, and maybe when we're done with it, like, me and you collectively are done watching it, we can, like, we'll post on our stories, like, okay, this episode we're going to have a Love is Blind recap. Or if we watch something and, like, we have to discuss, we'll discuss. But I don't think it's going to be, like, a weekly, like, added to the rotation of, like, recaps, unless it freaking pops off.
Oh, and sometimes it does. But sometimes it's a dud.
Sometimes it's a dud.
Love is
so we're going
Blind
to roll the dice.
It could really go either way.
We're rolling the dice on this one, guys. Stay tuned. We will keep you updated as we go. But as of right now, we cannot add that to the recap plate.
But let us know if we must watch. Like, if it's so good and you're like, girls, get on it. Like, you are slacking. We'll do our best. Like,
get your asses up and work.
I'll be like, babe, I need to watch another show. I told him today. I was like, I have to go inside and watch Real Housewives. And he's like, the kids are just, like, all over the place. I'm like...
Bye. But even though I just said, like, I don't have enough room to add more TV, Andrew and I did watch a new show this week.
What is it?
Actually, we have one episode left. It's 8 episodes, and I need to recommend it to the class. Great show to watch, like, with your partner. It's called Black Rabbit. It's on Netflix. It's a limited series. It's with Jude Law and Jason Bateman.
Oh, my God, our favorite.
Jason, like, obsessed. And Nikki, the show is so good. It's kind of, like, about... a restaurant, but it's about these two brothers. One of the brothers is like an addict, like fuck up like his whole life, and the other brother thinks he like has his life so together, like killing it, but really like he also is kind of like a piece of shit too, but he just thinks he's not. And like as the show goes, it's just like thing after thing. I don't want to spoil too much, give too much away. It's kind of a heavy show. It's like very intense. Like I'm always like, oh,
it's not
like my
funny.
heart. No, it's not funny. Like my heart is like racing because I'm like, oh my god, like.
Okay.
But it's so good, you guys. Black Rabbit on Netflix, limited series, 8 episodes. Watch if you have room on your plate.
So excited! I definitely will try that. You know, I'm always looking for like a good show to watch, like by myself. We just watched a show last night called Peacemaker. It's with John Cena. It's on HBO Max. It's with John Cena. He's like a superhero, kind of. Oh. John kind of liked it. I wasn't a fan. For me, John Cena's like, I was like, do you think John Cena's funny? Because he puts on this character, like he tries to be funny. Like sometimes to me, I find him corny and like he's trying too hard to be funny.
You know what he is, Nikki?
Medium ugly.
He's a milk chugger.
Oh, for sure.
Like OG.
Oh, yeah.
Started the movement.
I will just never forget watching him on Total Bellas when he told Nikki to make her bed. Me and John, do you remember that
I do remember that.
Me and John all the time would be like, make your bed. Like just randomly, like, make your bed.
He has like T-Rex arms.
He has something.
Yeah.
But on the show, it's like he looked so serious, and I do think he has like a funny side to him for sure, but him acting as a funny character does not read as funny. You know who he's trying to be, kind of? Well, not who he's trying to be. No, Channing Tatum. Kind of like The Rock, too, though. Same essence of like 21 Jump Street. Yeah. Channing Tatum, but Channing Tatum was funny in that.
Yeah, funny.
Like, John Cena was not that funny. I don't know if maybe I'm just doing a bad read right now.
Let us know.
We'll give it another try. John does want to watch, but I'll probably fall asleep in 5 minutes, so.
Perfect.
There's that.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all I had for recommendations. So just to reiterate, next week we are going to discuss, loosely discuss Dancing with the Stars, Special Forces, and we'll do like a more in-depth recap for Real Housewives of Orange County and Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Perfect.
And TBD on Love is Blind. Do you want to bring us into our Dancing with the Stars loose recap?
Nothing more. And by loose, we mean so in depth that you're going to need to skip through. Just kidding.
Okay, don't go too crazy.
No, I won't. Okay. Just my general thoughts for the episode is they rushed the entire thing. The judges were so awkward. Poor Alfonso was literally on the verge of a panic attack every time the judges were speaking, trying to speed up the process. He was like, okay. Like, the fact that the third judge only got to say one singular word, it's like, why do we have three judges?
Nikki, the whole episode, and I don't know if the show is like this, was so manic. It reminded me of like what it's like. It reminded me of what it must be like backstage or like a fashion show. It's like, go, 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 next.
Because it's live. And poor Alfonso is the one, like, having to wrap the judges up. And he's like, when it's Bruno's turn, he's like, one word. We all know Bruno's not giving, he's not evil. He's not evil.
Very stressful.
I need some Real Housewives on the show.
They have before.
Has Erica Jean been on?
Yes. She was with Gleb.
How'd she do?
I think there was, like, rumors about the two of them at the time. I don't know if she did. Probably, like, mid, decent.
Okay. I need to see some more Real Housewives. Let's say Lisa Barlow.
I don't think she would make it very far.
Let's say. But you know what? Lisa Barlow has that perfect level of delusion that
true.
She would think. She thinks she's a great singer.
That's true.
So maybe she thinks she's a great dancer.
Yeah, she might.
Okay, I'm going to run quickly through each couple and just say my brief thoughts. And if you want to stop me after each one, like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
We had Alex and Val who did Mambo number 5. I feel like she did great. She just needs a little more confidence and oomph. Still, I see zero chemistry there.
Zero. She did way better this week, though, than last week.
Derek called them a powerhouse partnership.
Okay, I don't think that's true.
Right, like a partnership? No. Are they maybe both powerhouses in their own essence? Yes, but together, I feel like I sent you the TikToks that Val does with his wife Jenna, and he is just vibing, having so much fun. He posts TikToks with Alex, and he's like, I could name 50 other places he would rather be than doing that TikTok. But I do think she will have the votes to make it through.
Totally.
Danielle Fishel, Rhythm of the Night. She did a cha-cha. Her body is jacked up. Did you see her leg?
No.
I know you don't watch like she had an injury, I want to say last week, and her leg is just giant black and blue from like her groin all the way down, like her entire thigh. It's crazy.
Yikes.
She got a deep tissue massage and like all of her blood vessels burst.
Yeah.
She's doing better. Derek, one word was good. Oof.
Oh, thanks, Derek.
Nobody wants to hear that. Andy Richer, Raining Men. I love this man. I love him. And I think he will make it far because I think people really adore him.
Yeah, I think people adore him too.
He's just such a sweetie. Like, even from his interview, he's a great time. And, you know, like, when you're on Dancing with the Stars as a pro, you want to be with the person
high
you're
energy.
Gonna win. But no, but the person that is going to make you win.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you want to be a winner. So
yeah, but you also want to be with someone that's like, you're going to have fun.
Yes. So you could be like Mark, who's given Whitney, and you're like, oh, hell yeah, I'm set.
Jackpot. Yeah.
Or you could be like Jenna, who's given Corey, and you're like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah, like, who did I piss off?
Yeah. And then you could be like, I don't know who Andy's partner is, but is he the best? No. Are they going to win? No. But is she going to have the best time? Like, she's always laughing.
Yeah.
He's really doing the least, though. With all that said, like, the movements are...
Well, he's an older gentleman.
He is an older gentleman. He has his knee braces on. He is doing his best, but...
He doesn't want to get hurt.
He doesn't want to injure himself, no.
Yeah.
Surely not. It's so funny, though. People are making fun of him, like, saying he's going to have a heart attack on the show, like...
Oh, that's sad.
No, but he, like, thinks it's funny.
Oh, okay, good.
Like,
I guess he's like a comedian.
Yes, he's very funny. He's very self-deprecating, like very funny. Lauren, she did the foxtrot. She's a sweetie. Yeah, Yeah,
Doesn't like stand out though.
yeah, she's a dancer. Like she'll do fine. She'll be mid. I don't know if she'll have the votes to make it. I think there are a lot more contestants on the show that have more votes. Jordan Childs, she's a maniac. She did awesome. She only did one tumble salt, so I'm happy to see that we're giving up the gymnastics routine. I would just love to see her a little bit looser, as my professional dance opinion. Corey Feldman did Baby Got Back. Okay.
Woof.
They just kept emphasizing how big footwork was going to be on this dance. He did the cha-cha, and it was anything but footwork.
Oh my
Very
God.
stompy. They slowed down the song to like 0.5 speed. It was hard to watch. Like gross. Like he was doing weird things, like humping the floor, and like they definitely like cut away from that. It was very strange.
Yeah.
Jen Affleck did a quick step. She did fine. I'm honestly a little underwhelmed by her.
I love her.
I love her too, but
She's doing her best.
she is, of course. She just had a baby, but like that's why she can't move the way she would be moving.
That's the thing. It's like it's not the ideal time for her to be on right now, but it's her dream, so she wasn't gonna say no just in case the opportunity didn't come up again. But it is kind of like
holding her back a little
working
bit.
against her. Yeah.
Robert Irwin did Move Your Feet, and John was watching with me, and he was like, this is a performance. Like,
No. That's what we said last week.
yes. But again, like, for my husband, who's like just so not interested in anything, to be like,
Yeah,
that
doesn't
was
even know.
good.
Yeah.
Like, that was a performance.
He's a star.
Bruno said that he didn't need a gimmick from Robert, and I'm like, he didn't do a gimmick. He did like a little side dance piece. Give me a break.
Let the kid have fun.
Seriously rude.
God.
Okay, Lane did a jive, cardio, nonstop moving, great, enjoyable to watch. Baron Davis, I thought he had potential. He was really fun to watch. He, spoiler alert, was somebody who got eliminated. Whitney, just the best, as we know, not shy. They were just smiling the whole time.
Yeah.
Like
they
having
had so much fun during their dance.
the best time.
I love them.
Bruno only gave her an 8, which was kind of harsh.
I just feel like the scoring from the judges is so irrelevant.
It's so irrelevant and it's so erratic, and it's like
It is. It doesn't matter.
people were really pissed that Carrie Ananaba couldn't find one nice thing to say about Baron Davis. She was really harsh on his scoring. Like, you can't find one nice thing to say about him. Okay, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Dylan Efron was an improvement, but something just isn't right.
I feel the same way.
I know that we love him, but something is a little cringe and off about him.
I don't
as a
think this
dancer.
show is like the best showcase for him, but I
Right.
think people are loving it. Like people are really, and I don't know if they're really loving it or if
just
they're
loving
just saying
him.
like we have to love it. Like this is our boy, and they're like kind of leaning into it a little bit. But for me, I'm like, okay,
I want to see him on Special Forces.
yeah, now that would be crazy.
That would have been maybe a better fit for him.
But I think he said something like his mom's dream was always for Zach to go on Dancing with the Stars. It's like her favorite show. So like Dylan getting asked, like they never, I guess like Dylan was always like behind the scenes, like never in the spotlight. So
They were
he's,
like, this
loving
loser's never going to get it.
No, but like his mom was like so happy for him. So I think he felt like almost like he had to do it because it's like, okay, Zach's not going to get it, but I got it, Mom. Do you love me?
Not that Zach's not going to get it. Zach's not going to do it.
Zach's not going to do it. Exactly. You know what I mean.
But imagine Zac Efron. I mean, Zac Efron's way too big, high level, to be on Special Forces. But if him and Dylan were on it together,
They should go on Survivor.
I mean, yeah.
Like a celebrity Survivor.
Yeah. They need... Yeah. We'll get into Special Forces. I
it's-
can't see Zac Efron hanging with any of these people.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Scott did I'm Blue. It was better than last week.
Yeah, it
Still
was like,
just
ugh.
not the best.
Just
not the
boring.
worst. The bottom 3. Oh my god, I didn't do Hilaria. Yeah, whatever. She's like everybody
She's
hates
fine.
her. Like America, I'm saying. And TikTok. Oh my god, you guys are so mean.
Yeah, TikTok is so mean.
Oh my god, we posted a clip about her, like my impression of her, and I wasn't even trying to make fun, but you know, it's just like silly. People were like, "She has to go. She's the worst." I'm like, "Oh my god, you guys."
Yeah.
People do not like the cucumber. But she was in the bottom three. Baron Davis, Hilaria, and Corey Feldman. And Baron and Corey Feldman got the boot.
I know.
Not
Sorry for the
surprised.
noise in the background. There's fireworks going off
You're kidding.
for some reason. So I don't know why.
Okay.
The one thing that I did want to say about Dancing with the Stars is this episode was one hit wonders. And it was such a missed opportunity for somebody to not choose the song. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I reach for the stars.
I love that song.
Could you imagine?
No,
like
that-
the crowd?
I mean, how many can we name? Carly Rae Jepsen, Friday?
No, but Carly Rae Jepsen has a cult following that her fans would not consider her a one hit wonder.
Okay.
No, she does.
That's crazy.
There's a big community out there. I think she's big like in the gay community.
Wow. Like still?
Like I think she's like a gay icon.
Is
yeah.
she making music currently?
Yeah. Like she releases a new album. I remember she she performed in Chicago and like a bunch of people I worked with went to go see her. Like everyone was so excited. I think she's big in the gay community. And like, yeah, I don't think for us that's a one hit wonder, but for her real
Yes.
fans, like that would be so disrespectful of us to say.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm
Yeah,
an
don't
ally.
clip it.
Please.
But yeah, there's like a lot of good one hit wonders. I feel like they could have done better with the song selections.
I agree. I do.
The
agree.
I'm Blue was a good one.
Very good.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, because
Okay.
who even sang
And-
that? Like the Blue Men? Like the...
I don't know what the name was. Oh wait, or like I'm a Barbie Girl. Alex Earl.
But oh,
Yeah.
but who sung that? That's not a one-hit wonder. That's a popular band.
I think that's like their one big song, whatever that band is. It's not like, the B-52s or something. It's like, I don't know, people we don't know their names, one hit wonders to us.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Special Forces.
take us there.
Because I'm so excited. If you guys haven't watched, you have to watch. Like, the only spoiler that we're going to give has already been spoiled and discussed, like, all over the internet. So, like, if you haven't watched, still hear what we have to say and go back. We're not going to, like, really ruin anything. It's just the first
Yeah,
episode.
Nothing really happened that crazy.
Nothing really happened, but I had no idea, like, what to expect from this show. And when it started out with, like we said, Nikki in person, when all the celebrities are getting their heads covered with bags and, like, dropping on the ground and rolling in the mud, I was like, oh my God, Teresa
Yeah, it's a little much.
is doing this?
Yeah.
And then when they lift it off and they just have to, like, the eye contact, I would not be able to do.
I would laugh right in their face.
That would take me out. Like, the intense eye contact from, what are they called, sergeants? Like,
Staff.
yes, staff. I would say, yes, chef. And they would be like, you're out of here.
You'd be like, hey.
But the eye contact alone, like, just that is too much for me. Like, not even on top of the physical stuff. I think I can't stare in your eyes.
No. I mean, never. I'll do as many crunches as you need.
Yeah,
Ask me to
but
look at you? No.
No. The first big challenge was they had to lower themselves out of the helicopter. See, Nikki, like that, I was like, okay, I would want to do that.
Okay, never in my life. One time we were in Mexico and I was rappelling off of a cliff and my shirt got all caught up. You're supposed to like really lean back.
Yeah.
I didn't lean back and my whole shirt got like ripped up in the rappel. Rappelling was the scariest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
I would never. Are you scared of heights?
Yes, but this I feel like, okay, like we're safe here. Like they're not gonna.
I mean, you're not
I
gonna
don't know. Even
die
though we
on
see next
Peacock.
week, like they're not safe. But I was like, okay, that seemed like the most tame thing they're gonna have to do is just like, kind of like climb down this rope from the helicopter
Oof,
or propel down.
not for me.
So nobody really did a good job doing that. I mean, everybody was obviously like shitting their pants.
Yeah.
And Gia went first. Like, do you think Gia said like volunteered as Tribune?
I don't think so. I don't think they would care what they would have to say.
I don't know. So I'll get into the cast and everybody after. But they split up into two groups, and then they had to carry like sacks of sand and like barrels and buckets like up this huge hill to like some other barracks. Like that, carrying like a 50-pound sack of sand, I would have been out.
Even just walking up the hill alone, like
Honestly, everybody did so much better than I was ever expecting. Like, I feel like just finishing that day would have been an accomplishment.
Everybody except for Johnny Manziel.
I know.
The big baby bitch.
Johnny Manziel, what like a disappointment. So Johnny Manziel, we talked about last week, he was like a big ex, like one of the best football players, but he totally like screwed his career, like got into trouble, lost it all. And he came back, what I'm guessing is for like a redemption on the show. And everybody seemed like kind of excited that he was there and like a little bit shook, like, whoa, Johnny Manziel, like big guy. Also, I didn't realize he was so tall.
Was he?
Oh my God, so tall.
It didn't clock.
You don't know who he looks like?
Who?
When I first saw him, I was like, is that Tanner Tolbert?
Ew, don't do
like,
that
I
to
didn't
Tanner.
realize. And I was like, oh no, that's Johnny Manziel. Looks so much like him.
No.
But this guy has definitely not worked out in 10 years. I wonder how long notice they have from when they agree to do the show to when they get on the show, because like I would think that you want to be training a little bit if you're going to be on this show.
Okay, not only do you want to be training just like as an average person, like Gia Giudice, not an athlete, right?
Yeah.
She did better than Johnny Manziel. You're
No,
an athlete.
I know, but Nikki, he's like a washed up athlete. He hasn't played since he was like 23 years old or something. He's probably our age.
It doesn't matter to me if Gia Giudice could beat you and you're Johnny
But you know
Manziel.
what? Gia's got youth on her side.
What
like
about Teresa then?
Well, Teresa works out.
Exactly, though. Like, you have this little tiny girl
Yeah.
who
Crushing you.
takes better care of her body and trained more for the show than you, an ex-professional athlete that was like the GOAT.
Well, that's why I wonder how long they had to prepare, because if they had a long time and Johnny wanted to use this as his comeback, he is really squashing that. All the sergeants or whatever, they do a round table where they talk about everyone that's there, and they talked about Johnny, and they brought him in to see what he wanted out of the experience and if he's really committed. And I feel like the way he spoke, I believed him. I was like, oh, he really wants to give this a chance. And then right after that, they like woke them up while they were sleeping to do this more conditioning challenge, like whatever, annoying, like squats, like bars, like basically a workout in the middle of the night.
drills.
And he couldn't even do a push-up.
Yeah, but that to me is like all talk.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I think they called him in. They like believed what he had to say. They did that challenge, and I think next episode they're gonna be like, "Sorry, dude, like you really don't care."
They don't vote them out. They don't get.
How do people get out? You just
have to
quit. That's how you get out. You have to quit. So it keeps going until there's one person left.
I've never made it to the end of a season. I only started, I think, season 2.
Wow.
But yeah, you quit.
Wow. Well, speaking of quitting, Brittany Cartwright had like this big intro before it started. It was like, my ex, like I just left a toxic situation. My ex told me like I'd never make it far on here. I won't even finish the first day. Like I'm here to prove everybody wrong. And unfortunately for Brittany, she made it 15 minutes into the episode, I think, before she quit. And when she quit, it seemed like she still had more gas in the tank.
Yes.
I was like, Brittany, you don't seem that tired.
No, like you need to be leaving on a stretcher if Jax Taylor is telling you that you can't do it.
But not even for Jax, like for yourself. Like she said she wanted to do this for herself, prove everybody wrong, but she really gave up. And you want to know what I learned, and which is why she probably gave up?
Why?
So Brody Jenner was on last season or the season before, and in his interview, I guess somebody asked him, like, how does the pay work? Like, do you get paid, like, for how long you're there, like, till you make it to the end? And you get paid just for agreeing to go on the show. Everybody on the cast gets paid $25,000, no matter how long you make it. So just being there, you get paid $25K.
Bullshit.
So that's why one of the sergeants, I think, or one of the staff said, like, oh, like, when she said she wanted to quit, he's like, well, you already got your money.
Oh, I would.
And that's why
you need to make it 24 hours at least
to get paid. No, but
yeah,
but
you need to make a checkpoint.
I guess they do that because they don't want the money to be the incentive for the show. They want you to do it for personal growth. Like they don't want the money to be motivating you. They want you to finish and feel like such like self-empowerment. Like you just accomplished something so hard for yourself, not for the money. But Brittany going on there and quitting 15 minutes in, like I wonder if she's just like, I already got paid. Like
100.
I gotta pay my mortgage.
100%.
This is why I'm here.
100%, Brie. That is so crazy.
Which is crazy.
And that makes me really lose a lot of respect for her. Because part of
I don't know if that's why, but I'm guessing, like, why you don't want to push. Because you're like, I already have paid. I don't have to stay here any longer.
And I know you said like to do it for yourself, but more so for me, which is like Jax is such a piece of shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I would make it past the first day for sure, just
Totally.
for that reason. Like,
Yeah. Or at least like show like you said, like you gave it your all. You're like collapsing on the ground that you're like, I actually can't breathe. Like it's not safe for me. Like I pushed so hard, it's not safe. I have to go. But she was just like, ugh, I'm done.
you could jog, quick walk, a quick step,
walk, take it,
if you will.
skip. Skipping's hard, actually.
Skipping is.
I did want to say the real mental warfare of this game is that all these people have to be stuck with Cody and Jussie Smollett. Two of the most insufferable people I've ever met. And Jussie is on, like, again, a redemption tour. He had a documentary that I'm pretty sure he released himself that was just him saying, like, it's a scam. Like, he's innocent. He's maintaining his innocence, which, watch the documentary for yourself. But even whether he did it or not, that's not the worst thing about him. He is so annoying in this show that I'm like, you could have had a chance, but you're so annoying, and everything you're saying is like, please stop.
Please stop. But to me, Cody Brown takes the number one spot.
Totally. But the two of them together, could you imagine being in that room?
No.
Earplugs.
No. That and Brianna Chicken Fry. I told you already. She's like, this is Special Forces, baby. We're not going to bed. I'm like, oh.
Calm down.
Are you a producer? Have you been
That's
here before?
so funny. Oh, we said this in person, but Sean Johnson is going to be the last one standing.
She's going to whoop everyone.
She is
including
not.
her husband.
She's whooping her husband.
Especially
and
her husband.
Talking about this in person, like Sean is so mad that her husband's there. Like you could cut the tension with a knife between the two of them.
He knows it, and he said it. Like, it's probably better that I'm not on Sean's team.
I know. Oh, she would be
Meanwhile,
pissed.
Teresa and Gia are like hugging like koalas, like trying to stay together, and Sean's like, please get up out of my face.
I bet you when Sean got the call to do it, she was like, yes, of course I do it. And they're like, well, the caveat is like Andrew has to come. She's probably like,
damn it. And he's like, babe, I'll make it as far with you as I can. And she's like,
you can go.
yeah, well, how about we don't?
So I am interested to see their dynamic play out through the show because, like, we didn't even in the barracks in the room. Like, do we even see them talk to each other?
Not really. Well, no, they're on separate teams. Did they separate all the couples? Like,
but I think they're all like in that one room together where they sleep. Like, did they say hi?
I'm sure they did, but you know, we're just like too busy watching Cody and Jussie.
No. Wait, Nikki,
trying to see
Teresa being the toilet whisperer.
That's so, like,
I love that they gave her that title and so funny. Like, she's taking it in stride. She's actually doing good.
And that actually does impress me. Obviously, she's been in prison. Like, she's not too proud. And that's a good point. I am impressed by that.
Me too.
She didn't even roll her eyes. She was just like, let me know when you go poopies.
I know. I was shocked. Wait, speaking of, let me know when you go poopies. Our favorite person has to do that impression.
Okay, Andrea Lopez, if you hear this, Andrea Lopez, if you hear this, we are dying for you to put out some premium Special Forces Teresa Giudice content with her on Special Forces. Tell me when you go poopies. Please do that.
Do that whole scene of her like cleaning, and then even like taking the bag, and she's like,
yeah, just go on your own thing. Just take it from there. Use that as the inspo, and then just open the floodgates, if you will.
Yes, like so funny. If you guys don't follow her, she does the best impressions. Andrea Lopez Comedy, I think, is her Instagram. She does the best impressions of Kristen Cavallari.
Oh my god.
And Teresa Giudice. Sounds exactly like them. And does she do Kourtney Kardashian too?
Yes.
So good.
I'm sure she does like a million others.
Yeah, but those are like the big ones. So like we need her to crank out. Like this is her time to shine. I need weekly clips.
It's just given. It's handed right over to you, and you just have to take it and make it your own. And I can't wait to see what you do with it.
Looking forward to that. But the next episode looks so crazy. Like they end with like a preview for next week where they do like an underwater task where the sergeant or whatever the staff is like, you're gonna drown basically. And they show like Eva being pulled out of the water and she looks like she's passed out. And I don't understand, like, is the goal for them to stay underwater until they pass out?
I don't know.
Or until you actually cannot breathe anymore and you have to come up? Because that's scary.
No.
That I wouldn't do.
None of this is for me. I like to be on the ground, preferably on my couch, like remote in hand. I'm not trying to do any of these tasks.
It's not for us.
No.
Anything else you have for Special Forces?
I don't think so. I can't really find my notes, but
Oh, Eric Decker and Jesse Decker were like very quiet this episode. We didn't like see or hear too much from them, but I think they're gonna do well too.
oh my god, when Cody Brown was fangirling over Johnny Manziel and he was like, "You know I love quarterbacks." Like, ew.
Is that a threat?
How exactly? How would Johnny Manziel know that you, Cody Brown, love quarterbacks? It was so weird. Oh, they do the box. They showed previews for boxing. I predict that they're gonna put Gia and Teresa against each other.
No.
That's my prediction.
That would be so sad.
I think that they would do something like that.
Wow.
I hope that they don't,
see.
because that'll be like Teresa would have to let Gia just beat the shit out of her.
Yeah, or maybe like at that point she'll be like, I quit right here. I don't want my daughter to have to punch me. My daughter. So very excited for the rest of the season. I did not want the episode to end. I kept checking the time because I was like, oh my God, there's like 10 minutes left. Like I need more of this show. I loved it. Like it was just crazy to see these people like in these situations and to think of yourself doing that. I wouldn't, but it's just nuts.
We made that clear.
Yeah.
We're not volunteering.
Please don't ask us. We get opportunities left and right.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy.
This
over
one we
here.
have to say no. Okay, I need to move on to like my favorite piece of content I watched this whole week. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. If you guys aren't watching again, just please watch. I think my mom's going to start from the beginning and catch up because like she's got some time on her hands, which I'm excited for this journey for her. But I have to say, this episode I think might be in like my top 5 episodes
for sure
of Housewives show that I've ever watched. I was eating it up.
Couldn't agree more.
Scene after scene after scene, I could not get enough. So basically the episode starts, we wake up in the camper post Blair Witch, whatever that like fake person that they were talking about.
Or whatever.
And they're all like sitting around having breakfast. Do you notice like they have steaks for breakfast, but they had hot dogs for
buns.
dinner?
Yep.
Like, and I don't even think they put salt and pepper on those steaks. But anyway,
A shame.
all the girlies are sitting around having their breakfast. And Heather starts like getting to a conversation about how like empty nest, her last daughter is like going to college next year. And she starts saying that like she's actually looking forward to it because for so long, like she has been a single mom her whole life dedicated to these girls. She's so happy that her daughters get to have an experience that she never got, like go to college, party, find out who you are, live your life, be free. She's like so excited for them to have that experience that I think that feeling of excitement is making her not have her kids like feel less scary and feel less lonely. But also she said like she's looking forward to just like being by herself and doing whatever she wants, not having to take care of her kids. She trusts her daughters. So she's like divulging all this information, basically saying like she's looking forward to having an empty nest. And then Bronwyn, with her millennial urge to relate, because she's a millennial, she says that she feels the opposite, like she moved her daughter's boyfriend into her house because she never wants...
So crazy.
Which is weird. She never wants her daughter to leave. And she feels the opposite. And I didn't think there was anything wrong with what Bronwyn said. But Heather took such offense to this conversation. Like she felt like Bronwyn was attacking her, saying that like she's like not as good as a mom or she doesn't love her kids because she's excited for her kids to be away. And that right there is just like a prime example of like miscommunication, people not listening to each other, two different conversations going on instead of like what's actually happening. And all the other ladies were just like silent.
I think it's that, and I also think it's just who's delivering the message. Like, if Mary had said that, I don't think Heather would have taken offense to it because it was Mary, or if
That's true.
Whitney had said it. But the fact that she already doesn't love Bronwyn, I actually thought it was such an interesting conversation. I was wondering, like, where...
Me too.
I mean, our kids are so little now, but where do you fall in that conversation? Are you more of a Heather or more of a Bronwyn?
I think I will be like so excited for them. Like, if assuming they're gonna, you know, whatever, do whatever they want to do, go to college, whatever it is at that point, like I'll be so excited for them. And I will also be excited for myself. To just be like, all right, Andrew, like, let's go to Spain. Like, let's travel. Like, let's, hopefully, let's do whatever we want, you know? Like, and the kids, again, assuming, like, they're good, like, they're responsible, they're smart kids, which hopefully they will be. Like, we trust them. Like, they're good. Let's go have fun. And we'll go visit them in college and, like, embarrass them, you know? Like, it will be exciting and also, I'm sure, so difficult. Because, you know, no one's good enough for mommy's boys.
I couldn't be further from the truth. If my kids could live underneath my armpits, like, for the rest of my life, that would be great for me. Like, I want my kids to live under my roof. Like, I'm Bronwyn. Come on, everybody. Come on into our 3-bedroom. Everybody's boyfriend and girlfriend. Come on in. Just kidding. I wouldn't love that. But, like,
Yeah.
I get so depressed thinking about my kids ever leaving. Like, I think I've told you this before. Like, I can't even go that far and think about...
And it's so far.
It is so far. But I do understand where Heather is coming from. But, like, for me, I couldn't relate to her. I was more of a Bronwyn in that situation.
I actually was like, wow, Heather, good for you for, like, saying this out loud. Because she's probably going to get...
100%
It's very
right.
polarizing take.
I feel the same way, and I understand why she did take Bronwyn's comment as offensive, because it's kind of like a hot take to have as a mother. Like, I'm excited to be by myself, and there's no shame in saying that either.
I agree.
We're so conditioned as, like, women and moms to be like, I'm a mother. You want to talk about mothers. And we have to be like mothers forever and, like, want our kids with us. And, like, she's done it all by herself. For most of the girls' lives, like, it's
she needs a break.
Also, Bronwyn's daughter looks exactly like her with their matching bobs.
Exactly like her. So crazy. I just also wanted to say one more thing about their round table, and then Whitney chimed in, and she said that she's like the total opposite as Heather, because now, like, she wishes that she could be a stay-at-home mom. Like, Whitney, I think, like, was a stay-at-home mom, wanted to be like this entrepreneur businesswoman working, and now all she wants to do is just, like, be at home and, like, have her life revolve her kids, which really just shows, like, the grass is not always greener. Like, it really does. And I've always gone back and forth between Whitney, like, loving her and thinking she's so annoying, but she's, like, winning me back a little bit this season so far. Like, I feel like she's become a lot more grounded. Like, she let the show get to her head for a couple seasons, and now she's coming back to reality. She's being humbled, exactly.
One more thing about the round fire pit. I'm so happy that Brittany shut her effing mouth for that conversation, because had she chimed in, these ladies would have ripped her, like, nobody's asking you.
Yeah, everybody, I think, was, like, on their best behavior during that conversation. Yeah, unless they just didn't show. That's all they showed, you know?
But I'm sure if anything popped off, they would have shown it.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if this happens directly after this scene, but I think what happens next is that Heather runs to Lisa at lunch.
Yes.
Like, Heather?
Like a Forrest Gump. She could not have run faster to tell Lisa what had happened on the Class A getaway.
No, Heather's kind of giving, like... And again, I flip-flop around with Heather a lot, but she's kind of giving, like, early Sheena, where she wants the cool girls to like her so much that she's willing to, like, be their little snitch. You know what I mean? To get on their good side and to, like, take their shit and to, like, do whatever, because, like, she wants Lisa Barlow's approval more than anything.
Which is so crazy, because Lisa was so mean to her in those early seasons. Like, wouldn't give her the time of day. So I think you're right. The fact that Lisa's willing to sit down at lunch with Heather, Heather's like, I'll tell you everything. Like, as long as you want to hang out with me.
And Heather did not tell her everything. Heather basically goes into this lunch and says that, like, she was yeah, she had her back. She was the only one standing up for her, said nothing about Brittany, throws Meredith under the bus when Meredith didn't really like, she was like neutral. She actually did stick up for Lisa a little bit, like saying like we shouldn't be talking about this or whatever. She's not here, but Heather just presented herself as like the only one that was like there for Lisa.
Heather presented herself as the defender, and all Heather was doing was acting like she never heard that this even happened. Like that was her defense. Was like, I don't know about these articles. You never said that Lisa was right or wrong on either end. You were just pretending like you didn't see what all of the other women happened to see.
So true. I wonder how Lisa feels about that first episode now. Like, which I'm sure they'll discuss at the reading at some point. But Lisa saying to Heather that, like, she lives a very different life from everybody and she's doing big things is peak Lisa Barlow season 1. Like, that was Lisa season 1. Like, every episode, just, like, guard up, not letting this woman in, thinking she's so much better than everybody. She's kind of, like, mellowed out over the last couple seasons. Like, she's really, like, embraced the group, embraced the show, like, shown her funny side, like, be silly. And this is, like, her walls are fucking up, which just kind of, like, proves to me that there's a lot of truth in the rumors that are going around because, like, she's fired up. She's activated.
I believe that the rumors and the nastiness, there is something to them. Her back is against a wall right now, and she has nothing to do but be nasty. Like,
so true.
She's, like, trying to deflect, and she knows that she's kind of caught.
Yeah.
And
she's crumbling.
Yeah. Even in her fight, and we'll get there with Bronwyn, like, just the the insults she was slinging at Bronwyn were so weak in comparison to what Bronwyn was throwing at her. Like, you have nothing. Like,
nothing. Before we get to the big blowout, I want to just lead into 2 things. Bronwyn and Whitney go skiing, and we need to get Whitney on, like, some sort of competition show. Like, if it was, like, the challenge for, like...
No, she's, like, an outdoorsy... Her and Heather both are, like, actual outdoorsy Utah gals.
Dude, and, like, Whitney needs some money. Get her an REI collab.
What's REI?
It's, like, an outdoor store where it's, like, camping gear, ski gear, snow gear. Like, literally, she should be the face of their company. Yeah, their brand, REI.
Great.
Get her on it.
Get her on it.
Big check, please.
Yeah.
Basically... Bronwyn and Whitney go skiing, and then at the end, Bronwyn, like, really goes into detail about what the accusations against Lisa really are. And the gist is, it seems like Lisa borrowed money from somebody to fund her businesses. Like, this person gave her an Amex or a credit card, gave her X amount of dollars for Lisa to spend however she needed. She spent it on her business, and then didn't make any money from this business, and now owes this person money. But what we learned, I don't know if we learned this in the episode or if I learned this online, that this happened in, like, 2012. He asked for the money back in 2019. And I guess, like, the statute of limitations for how long you have for, like, a verbal loan, like, is late. And that's why she didn't really have to pay him back.
Mm-hmm. Which is so crazy.
Which is why Lisa's saying, like, this is dismissed. Why are you even talking about this?
Why are we even, like, you still did it. Like, whether or not the time legally has passed, morally and ethically, you owe this guy a shit ton of money.
Well, they've kind of, like, made comments about this, like, mystery man throughout the seasons. It seems like Lisa has a side sugar daddy or somebody that she's able to get money from at her disposal, or used to have somebody in her life that she can get money from. And I think that piece is what Lisa's more worried about. Not that she, like, has a loan that she didn't pay back, but it's that this man gave her money behind her husband's back. Like she said in the paper, she didn't want John to know about it. And then not even that she didn't pay him back. Not even that. It's just that it's not like a bank or, like, a company giving her a loan. Like, this guy gave her money.
Can you imagine if some guy gave you money and Andrew and it was written down on paper or whatever that you didn't want Andrew to know?
Nikki, no, he would literally divorce me. Like, that's insane. That's insane. And like, John Barlow is such, like, an angel of a man. And I, again, think that's why Lisa's freaking out even more, because now she's going to have this conversation with John. Like, it's out there. And I also wanted to say, like, I would never want Bronwyn on my bad side, because she is coming for Lisa. Like, her mission this season is like vengeance on Lisa. And I think she was on Watch What Happens Live, and Andy asked her like, I think Andy asked her something like, are you coming for Lisa because of like last season? Like, is this revenge? And she kind of like nodded to like, you know, it doesn't hurt that it's like taking her down a little bit after what she did to me. And Lisa, Bronwyn is not effing around. She's smart. She's so smart. She's so savvy. She's a sleuth. Like, she is digging deep on the internet, and she's going to lay it out and present it in a way that gets everybody on her side.
And she's quick. And the biggest thing, like you said, I think last episode about Bronwyn, or I don't know if you said it just to me, is like, she doesn't have things to hide so much. Like, yeah, like her relationship is like kind of weird, but like, she's not embarrassed about it. Like, she doesn't have anything to hide. If you bring something to her, she'll either defend it, admit it, or speak to it.
Totally.
Like, I feel like there's nothing that you can say to her that would really fluster her. So that's why I feel like she can go guns blazing for Lisa, because she's like, what are you going to do to me? You have nothing on me. I have everything on you. You can call me a pig. You can call me a gout dick sucker. But
she's fearless.
yes.
Yeah, like, it doesn't matter. I think if Bronwyn sticks around for a long time, like, she's going to be, like, a top tier housewife. Yeah. Like, this is her season 2. And think about it compared to season 2 of Bronwyn compared to Katie.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
like,
yeah. The fall from grace.
God, can you imagine? Like, it's crazy.
And real quick, when are you talking about the fight yet or no?
I was going to say just Bronwyn and Heather, like, call a truce. But I don't remember, like, I don't know what their beef is. I think they just never got along. I think Heather is, like, jealous of Bronwyn, jealous that Bronwyn was so easily accepted into the group, and Heather's like trying to make that less easy for her. But it's like, sorry, like, that's just how it goes. So get on her side or get out. Like, not get out, but it's happening, Heather.
Right. When they did do the fight, like, you could just see, speaking of everybody on Bronwyn's side, the approval from Mary. Whitney was nodding along at everything she was saying. Like, she was spitting facts, and she looked sick doing it. Her outfit, it was like, I am known. If you don't hear me, you're gonna see me. And I'm gonna destroy you in front of this room of socialites and elites in Utah.
Yeah, like, Lisa, you think this is your turf? Well, I'm here now, bitch.
Yeah. In my blue butterfly costume. Like,
first season, I thought her dressing like that was so cringe, and now I love it. I'm like, that's Bronwyn. That's her. That's so Bronwyn.
Yeah. I mean, I also think it's like Utah, too. Like, they just, like, their accessories, their coats,
over the top.
Yes, very over the top.
So we get to this, like, socialite party at this, like, woman Amy's house. Like, Amy, thank you for hosting. I'm so sorry that this happened at your party, but I'm sure she knew, like, they told her the rundown. Like, she's not mad about it. But right away, everyone starts flocking to Lisa, like, talking about the party, the RV. Lisa goes to confront, I think, Angie. And Bronwyn, and is, like, talking to Angie, and Angie's like, oh, whatever about the lawsuits. And Bronwyn just comes right up, and instead of, like, all other people would wait for Lisa to come to them. No. Bronwyn comes right up, and she just starts going in. And I did love that Lisa said, like, Bronwyn was loitering on their conversation.
Oh, my God. I was peeing. You're loitering. I was like, she is not telling her that she's loitering.
No, like, that's clever. That's clever. That is so funny. So, like, she started strong with the loitering. But then Lisa, like, she just couldn't hang. Like, Bronwyn just starts, like, coming at her about the lawsuits. And I think, like, what Bronwyn is trying to prove is that, like, Lisa, you present yourself like this person, this whole facade, you have these successful businesses, but, like, are they?
Right. And you want to talk about, like, everybody else's lawsuits and everybody else's relationships and the dirty things happening in everybody else's lives. But you really should be super careful throwing stones at glass houses, because, as we
I have a grenade on you.
A grenade.
A grenade. So crazy. Lisa was so rattled by just Bronwyn, like, being, like, standing so tall, so strong. Lisa could not handle it.
She was sipping her champagne, like...
Yeah, she's like, you're not going to come for me. And then when Lisa just started saying, like, oh, you're uneducated. Oh, did you even graduate high school? Like, Lisa's defense was first, like, saying, coming for Bronwyn, that, like, Bronwyn, like, has sex with her husband.
Yeah, like... oh, don't you suck D? Like, for, like, she's like, yeah, my husband's. Like, she's not
She's like, does all ladies, you guys all suck dick here? Okay.
yeah, like, okay, we
Yeah.
suck her husband 6. Like, okay, like, what? Like, for money? Like, she's married.
Lisa did not do what she thought she was doing there. I actually felt bad. And I do really love Lisa, but this was hard to watch. I mean, I loved watching Bronwyn just like being so strong, but Lisa got so desperate with the education. Like, that's
You're
not even a
pig,
good
you're
burn.
disgusting. Like, it's also, like, not nice.
Yeah. Like to come for her education.
Because she sounds pretty educated to me.
Yeah, she sounds smart to me, totally. But I
Lisa
did
was
love in the middle of
grumbling.
that fight, they cut to Seth asking Jared, is that his name, Jared? Like, so are you in love with Brittany?
No.
Or do you love Brittany? In the middle of this fight, they just cut to Seth. It's like all the husbands are in like some quiet room. They don't even know what's going on. And Seth, Meredith's husband, just like, so Jared, are you in love with Brittany? And he's like, well, I love her. And he's like, but you're not like in love with her. Like having this like.
Wait, I missed that.
Also, though, like we need to know.
Yeah,
like,
like let's
going
get more
on
on that. We don't even have time for Brittany right now. Like we
I
have
know.
too many big fish to fry.
I know. And then also the fact that we got Gout Dick Sucker in episode 2.
Forever. That's like little
Like,
girl.
But that also just shows like how crazy this season's gonna be. That's episode 2. That's where we're starting at.
Gout dick sucker.
You Gout Dick Sucker. I know. So
It's like you lant liquor. You gout dick sucker.
Seriously, I could like rewatch this episode. Like I loved it so much.
Wow.
I said
We don't
this
have
in a
time, Brie.
comment
We don't have
somewhere.
time to be rewatching episodes. We have too much.
I know. I said this on a comment somewhere, like, but this episode and this fight specifically is the perfect scenario to show like what's lacking in Real Housewives of OC. Because the only person that would or could fight like that is Tamra.
Yeah.
Like nobody is a worthy opponent, and like we don't even like Tamra. Like we think she's mean, but like this show is why Salt Lake City is so good, is because like these women are not scared.
And all of them too. Whitney
All of
would
them.
throw down.
Angie,
Yeah.
they all like they're all ready for it, and they just like know that that's gonna come at some point. And I feel like at OC, like it's everybody just talking about behind each other's back, being afraid of the confrontation, and then like nobody moves forward.
Yeah. 100%.
And here it's like there's gonna be some sort of like I feel like Lisa would say like I don't want to film with Bronwyn, but she also knows like
You don't have
she's got to
choice,
film with
yeah.
Bronwyn. It's part of the job. So next episode looks so funny. Like Lisa brings out like some PowerPoint like whiteboards to go over these charges or whatever, like the legal case against her.
With her beauty shot right in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, again, peak Lisa Barlow. Like, she's
So
so
funny.
special.
So excited for the rest of the season. I hope you guys are enjoying too. Let's quickly move on to Rosie before we have a 2-hour episode.
Yeah,
as
I didn't
usual.
even take any notes. Like, because there's really not even much to say besides the last 10 minutes.
I know.
Fight. So if you want to just run through.
Okay, we'll do quick. We basically started with this silent car ride home from Temecula with, like,
Lisa,
literally
Shannon,
my
yeah.
nightmare of a car ride. Shannon, Tamara, Jen, and Gina, like,
Yeah.
all not speaking to each other. I would call a car service.
No, Gina wanted to actually crawl out of the window.
Yeah, it was so awkward. And then I think right after that, we get a home scene with Eddie and Tamara, and we have not seen, I don't think we've seen Eddie at all this season.
We
But the
have
fact
just a
that
little bit.
Eddie didn't even know that Tamara and Gretchen were speaking, it's like Eddie is so uninterested. Like this was like an obligatory appearance that he had to make for the show, a scene he had to film. He could not care less. He's like, Tamara, don't involve me.
He doesn't. He's like,
But he
he's a
also like has Tamara's back,
Yeah.
though.
Well,
you know?
yeah, that's his girl. And, like, he does
I
see
know.
that these ladies are crazy. He said that Gretchen is evil and that Shannon is harmless and just, like, a little wacky.
Which is true. I don't know if I am starting to see like that Gretchen is way more calculated than we thought she was when she first came back. Like,
I have turned.
Yeah, I have turned so hard. We get to the home scene with Slade and Gretchen.
And that is why I have turned. Because she is... you are the company you keep. And if
So
your
true.
picker is telling you that Slade is the guy for you and that's a quality person to be with, that says everything I need to know.
But you know what? I think that Gretchen is kind of like on par with Slade because prime example, she starts telling Slade, like as if Slade didn't know, the story about like, Tamara's song. And she's like, I don't know. Gretchen's like, I don't know how, but somehow my music came up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Gretchen brought it up. Like, it was such a calculated conversation that Gretchen had to reveal this, like, information about Tamara recording a song and, like, the alleged affair. Mm-hmm. And now for her to call it back to Slade, again, as if they don't already know that they're going to discuss this, is so gross to watch. Yeah. I'm like, you guys, this is all pre-planned. And Gretchen's, like, trying to almost, like, be hard on Slade.
He'll take the fall for it. Like, he doesn't mind taking the fall for it. He's like, what do I care?
He would love to take the fall for it. He hates Tamara so much. Like, he needs to go to therapy. Like, it's not normal to have that much hatred in your heart for somebody else.
It's sick. And when we see Tamara freaking out at the end of the episode saying, David, she's been doing this to me for 12 years. I finally did get it. And I was like,
I do get it too.
This is, like, if
They're
we're
obsessed.
12 years later and you're still trying to take her down, it's...
No, they're obsessed with her.
Obsessed.
Like, Slade is obsessed with her, and I think his obsession is, like, he's using Gretchen to do his dirty work. Like, he's using Gretchen to get revenge on Tamara, and Gretchen, I think she thinks, like, Slade is valid in his feeling towards Tamara, so she's willing to help and do the work.
I can imagine them having, like, a whole room in their house dedicated to Tamara, like a wall that has, like, pictures of her and the pins with all the red tape, like, all the red string, like, zipping from picture to picture, like, and he just,
100%.
like, paces back and forth in the middle of the night in a dimly lit room, like, full of Tamara pictures, like, plotting her takedown.
And they're not doing a good job at it, though. They're having the opposite effect. Yeah. Like, if you wanted to come back and take down Tamara, like, you are doing the absolute worst job, because we are seeing where Tamara's coming from. Like, that never happens.
Tamara will take herself down. Like, you just have to sit back and let her try to take you down, and then we'll see her as the villain. But instead, you're trying to be so sly and sneaky and take Tamara down in a secretive way, and we're all seeing what you're doing.
So
Emily
true.
And Heather alike, like, they all knew what was happening.
You're so right. Like, they really played their cards so wrong here.
Yeah.
Before we get to the self-defense class, they brought in, like, the kids this episode. Like, we see a scene of Tamara, like, with her daughter on, like, a college tour. And then this scene with with Jen and her daughter getting the facial.
Yeah.
I was crying during that scene. Like, Jen is such a good mom. And having such an open conversation with her daughter about how she feels about her new relationship and, like, her relationship with her dad. And Jen was so reassuring to her daughter that, like, even just, like, her love and feelings for her father, like, her ex-husband, like, so kind. Like, Jen is such a good person. Like, I actually feel bad about all the hate that she's gotten online from the Katie stuff. Yeah. Like, I think she crashed out so hard from that because, like, I think she's just, like, a nice, innocent, like, she's not trying to create any drama. Like, she's like almost too pure for the show. Which is, again, we say this all the time, what worries me about her being with Ryan. Like, I just really hope he doesn't F them over and leave her in a bad spot. Like, I'm so worried for Jen and her kids. Like, that's going to happen.
But that's, like, what you're saying about Jen and Ryan. Like, she is seeing just the good in him. And that was, like, her relationship with Gretchen, though, too. And, like, did Gretchen actually use Jen as a pawn in this whole thing to take down Katie? Because
I know
Jen is too good of a person to... Like,
I'm looking at the situation so differently. I have to go back to all my comments and say, guys, I'm so sorry.
Gretchen is the villain. Like, Gretchen is taking down Katie with the help of Jen. And Jen is just like, what the hell? Like,
I know.
I just want to get married in my bikini on the beach.
I know.
Leave me out of it.
But this is why I do feel like there is a path forward for Katie, because I feel like everybody's about to turn on Gretchen.
Yeah.
Or at least, like, maybe watching it back, like, it's just reading so, like, at the beginning of the season, like, went so hard for Gretchen, like, really, like, believed, like, this is her trauma, the whole naked wasted, like, she was just sharing an information, but now I finally see what the audience was seeing, that, like, no, this was premeditated, she used them, which I guess is what Katie was trying to say, like, you're not going to use me, like, you're not going to take me down because this is what you wanted to happen.
Right. And now I believe, like, Katie wasn't lying.
I know. Damn. I'm sorry, Katie.
Yeah. Formal apology.
That's my formal apology. Okay, so finally we get to the self-defense class, and when Gretchen walks in literally looking like Timo Laura Croft, like I've never seen something so insane and horrendous in my life.
Like, you're telling me that wasn't a costume? She said that was not a costume.
No, like that's from Spirit Halloween.
100% on the clearance rack.
No, really crazy. And also just like the color of it. Can you imagine wearing like an almost like flesh-colored bodysuit?
Never.
With like a fake gun holster and like 20 pounds of hair?
I mean, she dressed the part. She did not want to do any of the tasks.
No, but when she set the other cars up to have like a fake carjacking, no, that was effed up.
Yeah.
That
was like the
so
lie
wrong.
detector. She set them
This
up.
was worse than a lie detector. The guy said, "Do you want to die for your phone?" Like,
Like,
they thought they were gonna die. I would have peed myself.
yeah.
Seriously.
But you also kind of have to expect, you're like pulling up to a self-defense class. Like,
You expect to be fake carjacked?
I mean, maybe.
No, like I'm so naive, Nikki. Like I'm so gullible. Like I would think I was about to die. Like I'd be calling Andrew on speed dial as fast as I can. Like get your ass down here. I'm about to get killed by a carjacker.
I would have protected you.
That was a lot. Again, like I just really am seeing where Tamara's coming from. They do like the fake like water gun shooting, and when Gretchen goes up for her turn, she's just like, ugh. First of all, she had her gun out of her holster before they even called her up. And she's like, ugh, I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. I don't like this. And Tamara's in the background, like, but Tamara's just in the background, like, so disgusted. And when she said, like, this is what Gretchen does, she plays the victim, she plays all innocent. And then, like, it's an act. And I can, like, I feel like I see the mask down.
I do too.
How crazy. Like, if you listen to our episodes, like, 3 weeks ago, I was like, oh my God, Gretchen is a sweet woman.
The fact that we have done a 180 on Tamara.
I know.
Tamara Barney
well, I don't
Judge.
like love Tamara, but I actually feel where she's coming from.
I do too. I don't think that she is. I think that she has a part in this, of course. I don't think that she is innocent. I think that she plays into it. But how long can you go provoked and not fight? Like, you know, I feel like if Gretchen came on wanting to squash it, they just skipped up the beach, like we said last episode.
Yeah.
We're moving on. Why are you going to go to a sleepover with these ladies and divulge something that you know is going to get back to her? Something that I found interesting was when Emily shared the information with Tamara, you could see in Tamara's eyes, I feel like her heart stopped beating and she was like, oh, fuck. Because I do think that something probably did happen. Because the first thing that she said was, well, that was right when I was separated from Simon and I had just started dating Eddie. Like, who cares? Like, why are you...
She set it up real quick.
Right. Like, she was already tracking in her head, like, oh, that's what they're coming for. Because if you just went to record a song, why would you be talking about what your relationship status is? Who cares?
I know. Yeah, she knew that's what they were going to say. But again, we don't care.
We don't care.
So long ago, and the fact that Slade had this recording and has had this recording for over 10 years is like, oh, if I was Tamara, I'd be like, I'm gonna sue you for like holding on. I don't think you can sue for that, but like, you are such a loser that you've been holding on to something for this long, just waiting for your opportunity to come back on the show to throw it back at me. Like,
such a loser.
It almost seems like, is Slade and Gretchen's relationship held together by their disdain for Tamara?
Might be.
Like, it's so
weird.
It's so weird. It's so weird. And I didn't, like, see it right at the beginning, but now I'm like, oh, no, like, you guys are freaks.
Yeah, they are.
And again, Gretchen just really, like, ruined it for herself. Like, she could have just started with new drama. Mm-hmm. But, like, yeah, you've been waiting to come back just to, like, talk about things that happened so long ago. It's just embarrassing. She needs to move on from the past. And even when they were fighting, Tamara and Gretchen were screaming at each other, all the ladies, like, they did not care about this fight. Do you see them? They're just, like, so defeated. They're like, ugh.
Wait,
come
Gina,
on, guys.
When she was like, Tamara had a song. She was like, huh? You had a song? Like, I just imagine Scooby-Doo being, like, with his one ear up. Like, huh? She have a song? Like, nobody even cared. Like, Heather was eating her sandwich. Like, nobody cared.
They're like...
Conversation got hella heated, And Tamara like got up in Gretchen's face, and Gretchen is still just playing the act of like, I didn't know it would go there. And Tamara like actually was like going to punch Gretchen in the face. Like
I
Gretchen
know.
had to hold her wrists because like it was really getting that heated, and I could feel Tamara's energy, and like she was ready to she
But,
left
like,
there shaking, like ready to knock her out.
again, like, I get it. I would be
Yeah.
too. I'd be like, can you just like leave me the fuck
talking
alone?
about me. Like at some point, like you need to like beat the shit out of somebody so they stop
Yeah.
talking about you. Like,
Yeah.
you need
It's
to
like-
get your ass kicked now.
Yeah. She should kick Slade's ass.
Ugh,
And they
like a
should like stream it
dream.
on pay-per-view, whatever they have.
They should
Whatever
put
they
him
do
with
now.
her brother's bare knuckle fight.
Oh, that was a big topic of conversation
You'll
this
fill me
week.
in.
It's in February if anybody wants to go.
I'll go. Where is it? If it's
I
close,
don't
you know
know.
I'll be there.
Yeah, true. But that's really all I have for Rosie. I don't know like what happens next week. I think because did it end on a to be continued?
No, I don't think it did.
I don't remember if there was like a preview, but interesting to see where we go from here. We are gonna do like when it's the reunion finally comes, we're gonna do like a collab recap with like our favorite podcast boys, the Sweet Potato Boys. We always talk about them. They're so sweet. But I was talking to them the other day, and they're like, "Oh, we can't wait for like to record for the reunion in November." No, I was like, "Wait, the reunion's not until November."
That's Thanksgiving. That's nearly Christmas. Oh my god. I live my life in seasons.
But this week is October.
Okay. And
You
it's
know.
also 85 degrees outside. So can
I
we
know.
like not... Because my not mad about it was going to be something about the fall, and now I feel like I can't
You
even
can't.
do it.
Okay, that's a perfect segue though. So guys, thank you for bearing with us for an hour and a half of us just like literally talking about TV. If it's getting like too much TV, like let us know. Like we want the episodes to be tailored for you guys. Also, I did want to say, I just noticed somebody left us a review on Apple Podcasts, our first like written review. I think Janelle. Thank you so much for taking the time to do that.
Thank you. And thank
So
you to
thoughtful.
Danielle. Janelle and Danielle.
Oh,
Danielle,
the
Danielle
girlies.
for shouting us out on TikTok.
I know. We really appreciate it. We know that you
I know, we
guys
love
are
you
like
guys when you do.
doing your best to spread the word. Like it really means a lot to us. I just didn't want to forget to say that because I just saw the comment now. And if anybody else would love to leave a comment on Apple Podcasts or I don't know where else you can
We're not
comment, like
desperate,
we
you
won't be mad
guys.
about it. Okay, so that leads us right into our not mad about it segment. If you're new here, which we hope you are, we like to finish the episode with something we're not mad about just to keep the week positive, like share a little inspiration maybe a helpful tip. One thing I'm not mad about it, I need to start off by saying like I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice.
Even though we're going to start and end with medical advice.
Yes, exactly, Nikki. But I am not mad about Earthly brand magnesium balm cream. My kids are like such early risers. Like you guys know, I talked about their like the sleep struggles for a while, and my husband was like, "Let's try like magnesium cream," which I use whenever I'm pregnant, like to help with leg cramps. But he said that apparently like it could really help with sleep and just like relax the nervous system. So we got this brand magnesium lotion. We put it on the kids like 30 minutes before they go to bed. We just rub it on like their chests and bellies, like the tiniest amount. And I don't know if it's like placebo
Yeah.
effect, if it's actually the lotion, but they have been sleeping till like past 6 o'clock in the morning, like 6:15, sometimes 6:30. And like that has consistently, and that has never happened before.
Wow.
For Callum at least. Ty's like a pretty good sleeper, but Callum like sleeping past 6 o'clock, like when I can wake up before my children wake up, even like just waking up on my own without hearing a kid screaming, it's like you start the day
Yeah.
as a different person.
Yes, 100% you do.
So I don't know, again, this is not medical advice, but like this is, I've seen a difference. It could be like other factors, you know, it's darker out still like in the morning. We like push their naps back an hour. So like that could have something to do with it. But like I'm going to just say it's the magnesium. It's just like magic. So not mad about magnesium lotion for my toddlers.
Wow, slay. Where can you get it? Amazon? Whole
I got it on
Foods?
Amazon. Yeah. Earthly brand.
All right, send me a link, an affiliate link.
I shall.
All right, we'll link it for you guys too. Maybe you'll be interested.
Nips, you're up.
All right, my not mad about it. As you know, guys, we love Jovial. We talked about them last time. We've been posting them up the arse on our Insta. I really am obsessed. I made the pancakes this week. I am obsessed with their crackers because Brie has inspired me to be a snack plate girly. My not mad about it is my snack plate. It's full with usually chicken salad, how do you say, cucumber, Jovial sourdough chips, and I like a little sweet treat at the end. And a snack plate is just such a nice, and some apples. I love apples on my a crisp sweet apple. Sometimes I don't even need a sweet treat because that suffices. But I love just a little nibbling, like makes me feel lighter, not sitting down with like a big sandwich, chips.
No, it's
like,
the best. A little grazing plate, like mix and match.
Little grazing plate. I'm just such a light, petite little girl that I just need to graze. So yeah, you hit the nail.
We're just happy you're eating.
Yeah, well, once a day.
We're happy you're grazing. We're happy you're eating your snack plates.
So
Anything
much.
that helps.
Thank you so much.
But it's just, it like makes lunch more fun.
It really does. And like, I understand why my kids love a bento box. Like, just a little bit of pickings on everything.
It's an adult little bento box plate.
It is.
I know. Try it out, guys. You won't be mad about it.
You won't.
Yeah. Well, on that note, thank you guys so much. Feel free to send this episode to a friend. Share some of our posts. We've been cranking out the memes left and right. We think we're so funny, but maybe we're not.
And if you saw our first TikTok that we've ever recorded, we literally had about 5 minutes to make one TikTok, and we had no help. So we did our best, and it was so fun. I've not laughed so hard in so long. Like, it was so funny. We need just a full content weekend. We need to make it happen.
I know. So we'll see you guys next Monday. Don't forget Taylor Swift album Friday. And have a good week, guys. Bye.
Love ya.
Love ya.